Okay, there we go. Good evening, everyone. Well, you managed to show up as soon as I ordered Yogi's. There he is. What's up, everyone? What the heck? Hold on. Yes. Hi. What are you doing? Where? I want to change the color. What, baby? Yeah. Hi. Where?
What's that?
Oh, it's a lion. Oh. Oh, we don't have to touch the mic. Oh, we don't have to touch the mic. Oops, we don't have to touch it. No. Let's not touch the mic. Bro. Oh, okay, go wrong this time, okay. Go. Bye. Bye. Oh. Okay. Please come again. How does the mic volume sound, everybody? Are we too loud? Are we too quiet? Are we just right? This porridge is far too hot. This porridge is far too cold. This porridge is just right. Sounds good? Good. Look at these toy walkie-talkies I got. We got ourselves a 49er, 9er over. Hello? Over. Yeah. There we go. Now the clap is getting edited out. Wait a second, what? Microphone effects, there we go. Breaker, breaker, we are heading to the next game, over. Dun, dun, dun. Nate, what have you been up to lately? Got myself a Baha blast. Man. I do not have soda often, as I've said like hundreds of times. I treat soda, unless it's like, you know, Coke Zero, Diet Coke, then I can have like 5 a day. But real soda, I treat it as a treat, like a dessert. So when I do have it, it's like, I don't know, it's having like a slice of cheesecake to me. And like, again, that's how I treat it. So it's not frequent. Ah. So, yeah, when I have like soda, it's like really savor the moment. I mean, I'll maybe have a real soda like once, sometimes every 2 weeks. Gosh, I mean, there's been periods I've gone a long time without like real soda, like months. And I'm not like dying for it either. It's just one of those things where it's like, I mean, it's like any dessert, right? Like I'm not like craving for any dessert like all the time either. But yeah, I'm treating myself. Just been looking for gigs. Got involved at the St. Patrick's Day Parade. What about you? Oh, cool. Where was the St. Patrick's Day Parade? Sorry, some settings got tweaked. I'm readjusting some of the windows here. Whoops, hold on. There we go. I think that border is looking okay. In Hermosa. Nice, man. This piano redemptions are glorious. Makes you want to go to the piano lounge. Yeah. It's a channel here, I'll share it in chat in case you want to check it out yourself. I use this guy's channel a lot actually, for background music. But I've probably since like November, December. I'm sure you've heard like similar lo-fi jazz arrangements. It's been from this channel, but he has a bunch of different stuff like Zelda, Mario. But yeah, anyways, let me link it. Still a healthier treat than this whiskey. All things in moderation. Yeah, it's actually. I feel like people get tired of hearing that. Not me. I'm not like being like subtweeting either, or like past. Yeah, subtweeting would be I think closest, but a lot of people get tired of that. Yet it's actually like that saying, everything in moderation. It's like people get mad because it's like an over simplification, but like then again, like, is it though? It's not really, right? Too much water can kill you. Too many oranges, right? Too many bananas, things that are extremely good for you. Broccoli, right? Things that people would be like are really good for you, right? Like nobody can hurt you. It's like, I mean, I think it would. The point, I think, honestly, it'd probably be take forever to like OD on something like that, but. Yeah, the point would be like, you can't only OD on cheeseburgers. You can OD on all kinds of stuff. Like I said, you can OD on water, bro. Water. Something that can save somebody's life if they're dehydrated, can also flood all your organs and kill you. Water poisoning. What games y'all guys been playing? What have you been working on, Mason? But yeah, I'll start us off. I've been playing on my off time, like, non-franchise playthroughs. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Like, off stream, I'm still trying to do the camo grinds. And then I'm still actually working on Skyrim on the Xbox 360. Trying to 100% the game in terms of achievements. Not so much 100% like stats or like in that sense. I'm just trying to get 100% in terms of achievements. Some of them have been kind of annoying. I had to like look up. Like one of them, like on Skyrim, was like you have to get married, right? So you have to get that amulet of Mara, right? And then go to Mara's temple and. Or you have to find somebody and any NPC and talk to them, and if some of them, and if one of them has that dialogue option to like talk about marriage, then you just go forward. I ended up marrying that one chick, or forget her name, who's given to you at Whiterun, right? Everyone you're given like that chick who's like your personal bodyguard or whatever. That was easiest just to select that person. Another one that was kind of interesting. Not it's kind of easy. It just took a while because I'm like, what are technically all the holds? So one achievement was like get 1,000 bounty in all the holds, and I was like looking at like what's the easiest way of doing that? Because you can do stuff like smack people or do, hit people, and it's like 30 gold was added to your bounty and 50 gold. It's like, people are like, if you want to get to 1,000 quickly on each hold so you're not spending a lot of time doing it, basically just kill a guard. Killing a guard it automatically 1,000 bounty. So it took a while to do that. It was like one of those things where it's like, easy in premise, just kind of annoying in execution, right? Just takes a while to travel each hold and get it done. Just finished Ni no Kuni, playing Trails of Cold Steel 3, and finishing up the last couple of things in Monster Hunter Rise before starting Wilds. Sweet. Forget if we talked about it, Mason. Did you get the Warcraft 1 and 2 remastered? What's it called? I got it. Started playing through it. What are they calling it now, though? What is my password? Why was Bound not logging me out? Anyways. Warcraft 1 and 2 remastered. Yeah. Nope, never actually played through those campaigns. I'm not sure. I remember leading up to Warcraft 3's launch, Mason. You let me borrow Warcraft 2 and Age of Empires 2. So, and I'm trying to remember if I actually like beat the campaigns on Warcraft 2. I think I did because I was like, I need something else, because I can't wait till Warcraft 3 comes out. And then you let me borrow Age of Empires 2. Just to hold me over, If broccoli is good, then how come we pass gas? Man, Warcraft 3 was so fun, Mason. Remember when we got that? Holy moly, the campaign. I really enjoyed Warcraft 3's campaign. What the heck, man? Why are we doing a Warcraft 3 Reforged and not a Warcraft 4? I think a lot of people say the reason why we're not getting like tons of sequels from Blizzard's original or OG IPs like Diablo, Warcraft, StarCraft is because Blizzard has basically become like just a means of keeping World of Warcraft alive. World of Warcraft is their moneymaker. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's been really cool for them. You know, it's like StarCraft got StarCraft 2. We got Diablo 3 and 4. Warcraft, we got Warcraft 3 reforged, right? And then Warcraft 1 and 2 remastered. Where the heck is Warcraft 4, bro? I still watch Warcraft 3 almost every day. It's going pretty strong still. It has another patch on the PTO. Whoa, okay. Yeah, Grubby, dude. Watching him, I know we talked a little bit because I posted in Discord, but watching him play against Tyler 1, you know, and kind of like train him, teach him, has been really cool to see. And I'm kind of bummed like YouTube didn't exist back then, because I feel like from even watching Grubby play, I was like, what? That's so smart. The heck? Why didn't I think of that? It will never come, sadly. The old Blizzard doesn't exist anymore. That's true. I was like thinking about it the other day, Mason, when you got your right around Morrowind, right when Morrowind came out, you were I think your interest in like, I know it's not so much building a PC, but upgrading PCs, I think was like, I don't know if it was like a catalyst or what, I don't know the right word, but like definitely your interest in like PC upgrading was like going up right around the time of middle school, and it was right around Morrowind 3, because I remember at recess we were talking about like what was at the time, GeForce 4 and ATI Radeon. What year was that? GeForce 4. Yeah, what was the counterpart to the GeForce 4? Yeah, what was the ATI Radeon? GeForce 4 counterparts? You know, like the same thing, Team Red, Team Green, right? But at the time, GeForce 4 Ti was launched February 02. I forgot which one. I think you end up going with your ATI Radeon card. And then being Microsoft's bitch. What's even sadder is what Warner Bros. Did to Looney Tunes. Oh man, Nate, what did Warner Bros. Do to Looney Tunes? Anyways, I remember like the GeForce 4 Ti 4400 was what I got. Nice. I actually remember because I ended up getting Morrowind, and I was like playing it on my Gateway computer. Jeez, I'm like trying to think of all the specs. Yeah, the Gateway computer we got in like summer 2000, and it came with the operating system Windows ME Millennium Edition, which is so funny because at the time I didn't know that it was, because there was Windows 2000 and there was also Windows Millennium Edition, which I didn't know. I thought it went from like Windows 95, you know, for the consumer side, not like server side or whatever, but like I thought it went Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows ME, and then Windows XP. Well, apparently there was a Windows 2000. And so like apparently ME was like the Vista of, right? So if like 7 is like the better version of Vista, right? Then 2000 was the better version of ME, but I didn't know. I mean, I was a casual at the time, so I didn't like. To me, I was like, like okay, it sucks. I didn't experience anything terrible with my experience, but I'll believe people when they say that it was terrible compared to 2000. But yeah, right around that time we got Morrowind. Sorry, you got Morrowind, I got Morrowind. Then you ended up like I ended up getting my graphics card, and you were like, dude, everything looks so good. And I remember I came over to your house, and we were like looking at the water in the game in Morrowind. We were like, dude, look how good the water looks. And I also think, like, you know, because I was like running computers that did not have, you know, any GPUs. They were just all like integrated graphics, right? So like those computers, everything had to be run like medium to low, right? At my house. So when I came over to your house and like saw you playing like Warcraft 3 like max settings, I was like, whoa. You know, in addition to the graphics being like max settings, I think your FPS was also like pretty high too. I'm guessing 60. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if like we level. I don't think you can even like FPS cap on Warcraft 3. So you know. But anyways, I remember like your FPS being super high, so everything was like super silky smooth. Everything looked great. I was like, whoa, man! The textures, the models, it looks so good. Nate says they removed all of the episodes on HBO Max. Whoa. I am curious about something. Let's see. How was your Yogi's Nate? What'd you get tonight? Chicken teriyaki, nice. Sorry, just messing with some settings on Discord. I'm gonna try something out. Check out this POV mount I have. It's like for your phone. Goes around your neck like this, right? Check it out, no hands. Alright, check this out. Check. Check.
When you're in the thick of a project, Harbor Freight is the place that always comes in handy. Whether you're
Yo. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop. Okay. How about now? Okay, hold on. Sorry, hold on. There we go. Selfie. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, there we go. Whoa. Full screen. That was the audio for the phone, right? I'm using the speaker for the phone through Discord. There we go. Hey, look at POV. Should I play like this? What do you think? See, here's my view. Check it out. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw on Instagram, I posted about it in stories, but that is a new monitor. My old Asus monitor finally died. It was a old Asus monitor from 2012. You see, I got it in 2016. Allie got it from her work. They were cleaning out the tech closet at her work, and she brought it home because before that I was using some like old Dell monitor that connected over like VGA, you know, like the blueprint VGA, right? And so when she brought the Asus home, I was like, oh cool, because not only was it bigger, but it was new, like a few years newer than that Dell monitor. I was like, cool, I can connect over HDMI, you know? And the specs were pretty good for, you know, it was 1080p 60. So I was like, you know, playing off of that for the longest time. But yeah, it was from 2012. So I would say, how many years was that? 13 years, right? It lasted, this is 2025, that came out 2012, right? 13 years, right? Yeah, I would say that it did its job, right? I mean, that's a good amount of time for a monitor to last, right? Or a TV for that matter, 13 years. And what happened is that, so that was my monitor, my primary one I used from 2016 up until 2020. I got this. I got this like January or February 2020. And this is another. I like Asus. I think I'm gonna stick with the brand. You know, I'm not like a kind of guy that gets everything one brand. You know, because everything is, as you can see here, the keyboard um, is like some, you know, mechanical keyboard, Logitech mouse, Logitech headset because I like it. But you know, I mean, this is the NZXT microphone. That's a Samsung TV, so I'm not like brand loyalty to the point of like I literally buy everything like from the brand and use it. You know, like some people do with a Razer. No offense, but Razer is one of those companies that I think literally does everything. So you could technically have like a full Razer setup if you wanted to. But anyways, I've decided it's like, you know, Asus has been good. I haven't had a problem with Asus monitors, so I'm like, well, maybe I'll be an Asus monitor guy, you know? So yeah, this is Asus, right? That's my 1440p, 144 hertz, 27 inch. So when that Asus died, because it was slowly dying too, basically it would have trouble just powering on. I would literally like go and like press the button to power it on, and the light wouldn't turn on sometimes. So like towards the end of its life, it was like intermittently just like being able to power on and not power off, or power on and sometimes like not power on. Right? Does that make sense? Like I would turn on the computer, this would be able to turn on, this would be able to turn on, and then like I'd go to press this, and it's like there's no like power light, because like you know, because like sometimes like you know I leave the computers on for days at a time, and you know like the light will be like white if it's in use, and if it like goes to sleep or whatever, it turns like orange. Same thing here, it would turn orange. Sometimes I'd come in and it would be black. I'm like trying to press the power button up top to turn it on, nothing, right? And and it just like got worse and worse. I'm like, oh gosh, please work, please work. I really don't want to buy another monitor. Like a secondary monitor, 1080p is great. 60 hertz, like I don't need anything fancier. Like I want like old 1080p 60 be my like vertical monitor. Like I don't need anything good. Well, unfortunately, it died. I tried everything, like all sorts of odd troubleshooting techniques. Like I put the power strip, like I plugged it into like the wall down here, just to make sure there wasn't something weird with the power strip under the desk. I even swapped out power cables. Not, I'm pointing here as if, because that's where the old monitor was, but not this monitor. So I would like, I found like a bunch of power cables, and like just tried one of them that had, because like you know the power cable that goes to these monitors, a lot of them are generic. You know, it's like the three prong female side is like on the back of these monitors, and then the male side is what plugs in, right? You know, to here. So I had a ton of those. So swap power cables, nothing happened. I'm like, oh, it's dead. So that being said, yeah, I was like, oh, I better just face it and believe it and move on. And I was like, yeah, might as well find a new monitor. I decided to go with Asus. This is a 1080p, 100 hertz monitor, and 27 inch. See, the old Asus was a 24 inch or 23 point something, whatever it is, right? Just say 24. It was a 24 inch. Yeah, this is 27, the same size as my 1440p, but this one is 100 hertz. And it was like cheap, bro. So I was like, well, I just want a 60 hertz monitor. How cheap do they get? And then it was like $99 for one that was 60 hertz, or I could pay like a subtotal of like 117 bucks, like 20 bucks more, and I can get it with 100 hertz. So I decided to get 100 hertz. Reason why is that I don't need a fast refresh rate for something that's mostly like going to be like it's usually like, so it usually like, so Discord's not like this. I don't have Discord on my main monitor. I was just trying to change some settings, you know, I'll live on stream, but usually it looks something like this, where like I'll have, you know, Discord up here. And look, see the layout? When you have like Discord on a vertical monitor, it like looks really nice. Like it fills, and the layout, yeah, it just looks really nice in a vertical format. And the same thing with like, you know, if you, I don't know, let's like pull up Reddit or something, right? It's like, you know, most websites like
format really nice too. So like having a dedicated vertical monitor, I would highly recommend it. Yeah. So that's the recent story, update, whatever you want to call it, about how I acquired this monitor. But people were saying, so kind of like just touching again on the refresh rate, why did 100? So I guess apparently it's a thing where it's like when people buy their secondary monitors, like most people, what happens is that like they once they buy a new primary, their old primary becomes the second. But some people like don't have that luxury, or something happens where they have to sort of buy a primary and then buy a secondary. There's people with like shit ton of money who will buy 2, 3, 4K monitors, 120 hertz, and have like all three. It's like, you know, you don't need all three, but some people do overkill where they'll have like their secondary and their tertiary monitors like high resolution, high refresh rate, even though they're just like using those monitors for like playing videos or using for websites or Discord. But anyways, so there's there's people who also go out and buy monitors who, again, and these people are people who like, who knows what happens? They don't have any monitors, so they buy a new monitor, and then they want to buy a new secondary. So like basically, they buy a primary and a secondary monitor at the same time. It's not like those who just the secondary, tertiary becomes or hand-me-downs. It's like somebody who starts fresh, and it's not the people with a lot of money. They say buy your primary monitor and spend money, make it good, and then when you buy your secondary, do at minimum 75 hertz. So for people who are in the game to be purchasing a secondary monitor, basically what the community kind of agrees upon is if you're going to get a secondary monitor, it doesn't matter if it's vertical or you have it, you know, horizontal, right? It's kind of agreed upon like 75 hertz minimum. It's just something about like when you're scrolling through and reading stuff, like 75 is just, you know, it's only 15 more than 60, but it's enough to really make the secondary monitor experience like that much smoother and enjoyable. Anyways, so I went above 75 and bought 100. There was not a 75 option. Like I didn't go, well, people say 75 is good, I'll, you know, go another 25 and do 100. It was like either 1080p 60 for $99 or 1080p, you know, 100 hertz for 117. And so again, I just went with 100 hertz. But does that make sense? Yeah, I was like, so I'm like thinking, I'm like, who's generally in the market for a secondary monitor outright? Generally, people are just their secondary and their tertiary or whatever monitors are just like, it's just as you buy a new monitor, your old monitor just gets, you know, it's like, hey, you're a secondary monitor now, you're a third. But apparently there's people who like just start over and they're like, I'm gonna buy brand new monitors and I'm gonna buy a brand new primary, a brand new secondary, or a brand new tertiary, you know. And again, that clientele or people in that market is that they'll probably get brand new monitors, but again, they won't make it so it's like I have 3 of the 1440p 144 hertz or 144 hertz. I'll buy like 1440 and then a 1080p with 75 hertz. Like that's how it was explained to me, like how people make those decisions that are like in the market. But I think for me, how like all my monitor setup is going to go from henceforth is just, because it'd be nice if I had a crap ton of money where I could be like, oh, I'm gonna start fresh, so I'm gonna have like a brand new series where I want the brand newest Asus series, and then I'm gonna buy 2 more from that new series. It's like, I think how it looks for me is just, it's gonna be is if I buy a new monitor, then this gets moved like here, and then that might get moved to there. Now, this monitor is kind of interesting because it actually mostly acts as a dedicated monitor for my stream PC down here, right? As you can see, I have um, a stream PC and a dedicated game PC, right here. I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about it. I've shown it to you in pictures. I've shown it before, like on a POV camera like this, and I'll share it again. The one on my right, dedicated gaming PC. The one on my left, dedicated streaming PC. So this computer is actually, oops, we have a best viewers bot. Let's go ahead and lay down the band hammer on that thing. This PC is actually hooked up to all three. So it actually is going to this monitor, and this monitor. Excuse me. This PC is actually hooked up to this monitor and Allie's desk for future uses of like gaming from there, you know. Because me and Allie kind of want to. I was telling Allie like it'd be nice to game together in the future if we could find something like I sit here game, and then she can game off this computer. So I called it dedicated streaming PC, but for those who don't know, a dedicated streaming PC is the same as a gaming PC. Essentially, I have two PCs. Just one is designated for gaming, and one is designated for streaming. So basically, you know, for those who don't know, like when you stream like this, to get this to work, it requires resources like a good CPU and a good GPU, right? Either or, depending on what you do, but both, it makes it better, right? So, streaming and gaming off the same PC is hard to do unless you have a crazy rig. So basically, even in 2020, right? Because I have a 30 series GPU unit here and a 10 series i9, 10850K CPU Intel. Even in 2020, when that was like the brand new, right? Single stream PC with that new tech was hard to do. Basically, what sort of has to happen is if you single stream from a PC, right? You game and stream, right? You have to sacrifice something. You basically have to either water down your stream quality to a lower resolution, a lower quality, right? And then or in the game you have to water down the game quality. So meaning you have to turn down like your graphics, like whatever shadows and textures and or lower the resolution of the game, right? Something has to give. You can't have the best settings on there and the best settings for streaming and then do it at the same time. Because again, streaming and gaming, it's like it's like playing two games at once, right? Streaming takes up a lot of resources just like gaming does. So again, it's when you're streaming and gaming on the same PC, it's like as if you have two games, you know, open at the same time. And if you've ever had two games open at the same time, it can be pretty freaking resource intensive. And a lot of times, like, there's just issues. So yeah, with that being said, this is a second gaming PC that I have that I dedicate to streaming. And so I call it my streaming PC. But again, the hardware in there is no different from this PC. It's not like, ooh, it's a special streaming CPU, a special streaming GPU, special RAM. No such thing exists. Literally, it's just this is another PC. But this PC is not as powerful because there's also another reality. You don't need a dedicated like 3080, 3090, 4080, 4090, 5080 to stream. You just need I would argue a 20 series and up. I mean, you can actually even stream with older, like a 10 series if you really want to do. But you just need a PC that has a graphics card. I would say, yeah, now at minimum if you're gonna have a dedicated streaming PC, something that can do in like decent encoding for streaming, right? And again, like before I had this dedicated streaming PC, I was using my laptop as the dedicated streaming PC. So like, do you see that that tray underneath the TV right here? That tray is where a laptop I used to put my laptop, and that what used to be my dedicated stream PC was a laptop. And the laptop, at the time is an Alienware, and it had like a 1060, right? So point being, even for a dedicated stream PC, you don't really need anything crazy. So this is like a $700 PC. This was like over $3,000, 3,100 at the time. In 2020, with this 3080 build, this was like a middle upper. I had an option to buy a 3090 at the time in this pre-built, but it would have been $1,000 more, so it would have been like $4,000 instead of like 3,100. I was like, yeah. I mean, at the time, everybody was saying price per performance doesn't equal it out. So, unless you're rich, just stick to an 80 series. So, or sorry, 3080 within the 30 series. So yeah, hope that makes sense. Yeah, that's like a $700 gaming PC. So it's got a 3050 in it, like an i5. Is it a 12 series? Yeah, I think it's a 12 series. So this is a good 1080p gaming machine. You could do like 1080p, 80 to 120, depending on what the game is, right? And it actually works out for Allie's setup, because that monitor she has, when we start gaming, that is a Dell 1080p 144 hertz. And so again, yeah, the video out from this is going to this TV and there. And so, yeah, I guess I was just trying to explain that although I use this dedicated for streaming, it also is going to work as a secondary gaming PC for Allie at some point when we play together. But yeah, sorry. A lot of yapping going on. A lot of Japanese tonight. I also got some new pickups. Check it out. Courtesy of Chris and Steph, they donated their PS4, Xbox One, old PS1, some controllers, PS4, Xbox One controllers. So these are going to be put to use. I'm thinking, because I already have an Xbox One and PS4, but it's kind of hard to stream my PS4 and Xbox One. Like I don't know if you guys remember last year, but I did do a workaround where I did stream from my Xbox One while in the living room. What I did is I had the Xbox app open on my PC, and I did the option where you can like remote connect or remote stream from your Xbox to a PC, right? So the option has been around for a long time through the Xbox app since like 2016, 2017. And I was capturing it, right, on this PC, right, because the window's here, and you stream to the PC, and you just capture this window, just like that's what I'm doing now, right? Like like this is like what you would see, right? The window here, okay? Hold on. So I was like streaming my Xbox to my PC, capturing it, and it would show up here, But, and so PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One do have remote connect capabilities, or I can like do it that way. But then I have to stream from the couch, and sometimes maybe I like doing that, like just no cam, and I think I was using the microphone from my phone via Discord, kind of like how I'm doing now, but with no camera. But I kind of wanted to set these up because, again, there's stuff on Xbox and PlayStation that I do want to stream, right? So I kind of want to have it so a PS4 and Xbox maybe on the ground here to the right of the this PC, have both set up there, plugged in power, and then just I do have another video capture card See, that's my dedicated Switch capture card or console. But I have another capture card I can use that was before that one. I have the HD60S Plus. That's the HD60X, right? Yeah, so I'm thinking of like maybe having the Xbox and the PS4 like down there, and then these will be my dedicated office like streaming, PS4 and Xbox One. Because I have another, my PS4 and Xbox One is out in the living room. So when I want to casually game from the couch, I can use those because I have Game Pass, and so and I have physical games too. So whatever I'm playing out there, that's physical media, and I want to stream it, I can always just bring the disc in here and capture it, right? Or I mean, if I'm playing Game Pass, right, and I want to stream it, I just make sure I'm logged in to this Xbox with my account, and there you go. I can stream it that way. They gave me some headphones too. They have two of these. They have these are the Sony. What are these? Yeah, this is like the standard Sony Golds, I think. They have two of them. And I got them to work. I got this one to work. This one, I'm sure this one works too. But you see how like beat up they are? Not because it's anything Steph or Chris did. It's just this looks like this is natural wear and tear. But do you see the earmuffs or whatever they're called, right? And underneath, well, I found some earmuffs on Amazon. Look, see, some OEM replacement earmuffs. So I was like playing around with these last night. Got to work. I got to connect to my PS4 and I got to connect to my PC. There's a dongle, which is pretty cool. Right here. Let's see. It's to the right of this cable. This is the dongle. You see it? It goes. It's actually a PS4 dongle for these headsets. But that dongle can be both used on the PS4 and the PC. So, I'm like thinking of maybe using it as like a dedicated headset for when Allie games from this PC, right, at her desk. I've also was watching some YouTube videos like doing reviews like 5+ years ago on these headsets. And apparently these headsets with the dongle can work on a PS3, which I thought was kind of cool and interesting. But anyways, yeah, here we go. Check it out. Sorry, I have a lot of stuff out because we're trying to organize the office before we get our new desk here. But yeah, check it out. It's the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. Who remembers this show? Any of you guys watch this show? Yeah, check it out. And you got some spaghetti on your overalls. Do the Mario. How's it go? Do the Mario? Is it shake your hips from side to side? Oh, come on, let's go do the Mario. Something like that, right? I forget. Oh my god, bro, this is hard to drink. Now let's see. How far can I tilt the phone up? So, standard POV, I guess a lot of people do when they're shooting videos, is they have like at this angle, right? Kind of like point at this angle, but what happens if you like shoot it up like this? Now this is interesting. Check it out. Here we go. Oh, swing your arms from side to side. What do you think? Pretty nifty, huh? Anyways, look. I got phones everywhere, folks. We got phones everywhere. That's a camera. That's a camera. See? Look. See? It's a camera. You see how good it looks? That's an old iPhone. Do you see how good this looks? It looks better than most webcams. Actually, I've said this not a million times, obviously, but I've said a million times. The in-between webcams and DSLR slash mirrorless cameras are actually phones, whether it is a iPhone or an Android, like Samsung, Google. Phones, even older phones. Like that's an iPhone 7. I mean, dude, you can go even further back. Like, somebody's doing a comparison to like the standard Logitech, like C whatever, to like an iPhone 6 from like 2014. You guys, you got to remember the cameras that are in most phones are phenomenal. Obviously, there's cameras that are better than a camera in a phone, but the cameras that are in phones are better than high-end webcams. I'm telling you guys, this is like the cheapest yet better quality route to go. Is if you ever want to do a webcam and you want to do like high quality, like to make it look like really good, use your old phone, bro. If you haven't like traded in or recycled it, they make apps. It's easy. I think even like Mac or Apple has some built-in like mirroring capability with your like newer phones, but in terms of quality, like, dude, look at this iPhone 7, man. See how good that looks? Looks great. But anyways, let's see. I need to plug some cables back in. I gotta figure out which is which, though. Let me see. Okay. So this is HDMI. I forget which one is which. Hold on. When I say which one is which, is that one supports 60 hertz and the other one supports 140 hertz. So it's a display port and then two HDMI. I think this would be. There we go. I think that's the 60 hertz. Let me see. And then this is the. Oops. I think this is the 144 hertz HDMI slot. Look at, there's even an option for DVI, which I don't need, but it exists. What in the world? There we go. You know what? Actually, yeah, let's I'm just curious about something. Does this work? Okay. Let's see. Well, let's go ahead and turn you around. It's funny. This is actually how I do my plugging in of cables. My phone using the camera, because moving the monitor out with like the the mount and everything. Just there we go. Just creates more problems. It's easier just to try to line it up and plug it in this way. There we go. Now watch this. See, so we're gonna switch it back to HDMI 1. And look at this, folks. Whoops. Where'd you go? Okay, I need you to go away. You go away. I just want you here. Look. On the drop down, look at this. 144, 120, 160. I want the full 144. There you go. Now I can shut you down for now. And we're going to go back to DisplayPort for my PC. And then we can move you back here. There we go. Let's see. I'm trying to think. This is the big boy. The Xbox is a big boy. I have the Xbox One S. This is the... Let's see. This is the Xbox One original. Wow. Okay, so it's got HDMI out for TV. It's got that standard, like, Infinity or whatever it's called, power cable, right? Two USB slots in the back, super speed. So I'm guessing that's 3.0 rated, right? Even though they're black, you see that? This is still from an era where people are still at times using their own colors for labeling USBs. It makes it a lot easier when the company colors it correctly, because then you can tell off the bat, like, is this 2.0, 3.0? Okay, this is for the Kinect. They included a Kinect. I've never owned a Kinect. Not for my 360 or my Xbox One, so I can play certain games now. Or certain games that... Isn't like a Fable game, like Fable Adventures or something, is like a Kinect? Okay, IR out. I don't know what that's for. I'm guessing maybe for a remote. Then here is the Ethernet port. Cool. And this... What is upright? Like, if we were going to do vertical... I probably should clean these out, too. This has got to be the top. Yeah, because look. There's another USB slot there. It's like, so, like, why would you have it, like, laying like this, crushing the USB cable or whatever, right? Yeah, so it's got to be, like... Got to be oriented like this. Although I'm not sure what's most efficient on the Xbox consoles. Wait, is there... Okay, so on the top, there's clearly like you can see inside. Now the bottom, this actual vents? Oh, no, there it is. Bummer, okay. Yeah, if I lay it down, there is a ridge, it looks like here. You see that? Looks like there's a slight ridge It would give you. Well, no, that's still sealed. I was gonna say, I'm like, it's above this, so it gives it airflow, but it doesn't actually. Like, if you had it oriented like this, look, it's blocking it. Oh, bummer. Yeah, I don't know. I would like it. I mean, maybe they make something to like a riser for these consoles. I'm curious. Too bad I don't have a 3D printer. I'm somebody like has schematics to like 3D print something to have these consoles like vertical but not blocking kind of stands or something. Okay. It's obviously, yeah, like this would probably work the best, but then, in terms of space, right? Kind of lay on the ground, and then if I mean, I could. I mean, I would prefer vertical. I think it would look a little better, but I could technically lay this on the ground and then the PS4, one of those PS4s on top of it. If you get what I'm saying. Anyways, maybe I will save. Maybe we'll do another stream where where I set those up. You know, maybe tomorrow night. I don't know. I was gonna say maybe tonight. Maybe we should play a little bit of games. I kind of want to keep moving forward with what is it called? The Mario franchise and Call of Duty franchise. So, what if we take a break and then when we come back, oops. Yeah, when we come back, then we'll play some games. We've been streaming for like an hour, 43 minutes. Yeah, let's take a quick break and then we come back. Let's mess around with that Mario. Or it's like Yoshi's Cookie. It's that Japan exclusive. That's like I don't know if you call it DLC, but it's like it's like the Japanese Yoshi's Cookie, but it was like a added extra game mode that I wanted to try. It's all in Japanese, so you'll have to bear with me. We'll have to maybe like do a translation on my phone, Google Translate as we play or something like that. But yeah, we'll figure it out. But anyways, yeah, let's take a break, and then when we come back, we'll play some games. All right.
Okay. Okay, we back. Ugh. Ugh. Anyways, you guys get a kick out of looking at my office? It's messy. It's gotta be organized. It's obviously, I don't want the office to look like this. It's just, haven't had time to organize it yet. Woo! Okay. Let's see now. Okay. All right. Look at all the DS games we gotta play through eventually. Mario Luigi Partners in time! Mario and Sonic at the Olympics. Winter Animal. Mario Kart DS. Mario Party DS. Mario and Donkey Kong. Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2. Mario Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. I mean,
to the worlds you love at Universal Fan Fest Nights, an all-new
Oh, shut
immersive
up.
fan event featuring the
You
best
go
of
away.
sci-fi, fantasy.
Huh. Okay. Here we go. Yoshi no Cookie. Kurupon Oven Cookie. There we go. Let's see. Okay. There we go. All right, let's sorry, before we do that, we need to get an idea of how to go about this. Okay, so obviously this is the normal Yoshi Cookie part, which again we played Yoshi's Cookie, right? We beat all these levels. But with this version, there was another game mode, which is what we are interested in. Watch. So after round 10,
Con el doble nivel. Por favor, no.
check it out.
Entonces, supone que si yo selecciono la...
There we go. All right.
la opción de arriba,
Okay.
veía como este overworld. Que
Now, hold on. Let's see. Whoa, that's interesting tidbit. Just look at the comments on this thing in this wiki. From what I found, it does exist, but it's absurdly obscure. After all, there's only 500 copies made. Wild, bro. Can you believe that? 500 copies of this game. Okay. Cooking mode. In this mode, the player controls Yoshi, traversing a small map and visiting buildings where different game modes relating to baking cookies can be played. This map is traversed in a similar manner to how it works in Super Mario World. As Yoshi walks from dot to dot on the road, a blue tile with a white star constantly teleports between the dots. And if Yoshi stands on it, he is teleported to the bottom right of the corner of the map. There is also a pair of tunnels set at the bottom left and top right of the map that may serve as a shortcut. Cookie Kyoshitsu Cookie School. The player may learn the recipes for the 3 kinds of Yoshi's cookie, taught through visual but non-interactive tutorials. Okay, so this shows you how to do it, right? That's what they're explaining. This specific house, so look, there's 4 houses? The frick? Okay, hold on. Hello? Oh. Oh gosh, drunk girl. Hi. Hi. What are you still doing up? Like, do you see yourself in the camera? That's the microphone. This is a microphone. That's a camera too, up there. Look, it's you. Look. the camera. Yeah. Oh. No. All right, maybe tomorrow we can put the headphones on. What do you think of that? Can you go to Mama? Mama. Mama. The other headset? No, it's not. It's broken. We gotta fix it. We gotta fix the other headset. Okay. Okay. I have to fix it. This one's not broken though. Okay, well, you can go on the camera. Yeah. Hungry? No. When did she say that? Literally. Didn't hear her say that. Say that? Say that? How Daddy? I said, come on, and Max said, no, what? Maxine, ready to go to bed? Oh, all right. Anyway, so let's go back to reading this wiki so we have an idea of go because it's gonna be all in Japanese, and the less like going, what, alt tabbing, the better, I guess. But so this is a tutorial school. What's that one? That one's a right here. This one. Okay. Shows you how to do all the cookies. Okay. Then the Taiken house. Hands-on house. The player may take part in the cookie process. Okay. So this is where we have to actually find the ingredients and then like put them in exactly. Oh my gosh. Holy moly, man. Okay, which house is this? The ingredient mansion. The player must look through the cabinets of the kitchen trying to find all required ingredients. Okay. Okay. And the last house is the Utensil Mansion. The player has a similar objective in the Zero no Yakata. Looking through the chemicals of the kitchen, but for utensils needed for a certain type of cooking instead. As with that game, the player must select the cookie type and time setting from 3 options. Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll have to refer to this a lot. Okay. We'll drag this over to that window. Hey, like I said, looks great on a vertical monitor.
No entiendo. Ah, me salí, weón. Ah, puedo correr con el qué bueno.
Okay, let's see what it looks like.
Ya.
Which house did he walk into?
No puedo entrar a. ¿Qué weá se quedó pegado? No. A ver, espérate. Si me muevo para abajo no puedo volver. Ah, ya, puedo saltar.
He went down to this one. That's the one where you actually have to actually bake it, okay. Alright. Well, let's boy. This is gonna be a little awkward. Alright. I guess let's do this. Oh, frick. Hold on. Hey, what the frick is going on? Is there another door connected? The hell's going on? Hold on, let me restart. All right. Let's that is again, huh? Hold on. Okay. Let's pull up all of our stuff. Okay, hold on. Perfect. All right, let's boot this baby up. We may have to play this game in 4 parts, I think. Oh shoot, hold on. Duh, no wonder the controller's not working. I had the wrong USB-C plugged in. What a dingus. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, how we go down, dude? You guys all getting this? Butter. Add the sugar, baby. Do not melt the butter, make it creamy. Which one's this one? If you add too much vanilla extract, it becomes bitter. Add the flour and mix. Sorry, I'm reading the English translation on the left. I do not know how to read Japanese. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm fooling you guys with that one. It says, sieve the flour. Mix with a spatula as if cutting it. Once done mixing, bring it together. Hey, look at that. Wrap the dough in plastic wrap. Let it rest in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. One point advice. What does that say? It says, you have to mix the flour so that it becomes airy. Step 4. Prepare the dough and cut it with the cutter. Flatten the dough with a rolling pin. Flatten it so it is 5 millimeters thick. Nice. Okay, what else does it say? Oh, once flattened, cut with the cutter? Yeah, there we go, that's the right step. Yeah, hey, look at that. Arrange the units on the oven tray covered with aluminum foil. Bake the cookies during your break. Break? What are we, on the clock? Choose the auto option and bake them with the cookie varieties option. How would you know? I can't even see the text on the oven, dude. Sick. Let's see, what's the next one? So we gotta do the piped cookie. Okay, it says. What does it say? I don't know. Six, 60 grams butter, 20 grams sugar, 1 1/2 tablespoon of fresh cream, vanilla extract, a small amount, and pastry flour, 80 grams. Step 1, mix the butter and add sugar. Yep, step 2, all that, yep. Whoops. What in the world? Oh, shoot. Mike, what is up, bro? Raid, meow, everything. What do we miss? Felix, hey man, what's going on? We're playing a Japanese exclusive Mario game, kind of an obscure one. Yoshi's Cookie. No. Oops. What's it called? Oops. Sorry. Let me pause the game. Yeah, it's a exclusive. Yeah, it's called Yoshi no Cookie Crouton Oven Cookie. It's like a. I don't know how to explain it. Other than it's Yoshi's Cookie, but there's like a weird or not weird, but like a interesting like actual cooking side to it. Like you actually take ingredients and you like mix them together and you like weigh them out on the scale and then you make these like different cookies. It's like so Yoshi's Cookie is a game, but this is like the same game. Like they released the same game Yoshi's Cookie with this like added thing to it and there was like only 500 copies like released. So it's like an extreme obscure Japanese exclusive. Missed you too, Felix. Good to see you, man. Did we miss our usual fast food? What the fuck did we try talk? No. We did not have our fast food talk yet. Is this our time to have our fast food talk? Got a new cat bell for my collar. It's a new bell price. Sweet. Bad cat. Right now I'm drinking speaking of fast food or whatever, junk food, we're drinking our Mountain Dew Baja Blast. A Baja Blast. Also, speaking of fast food, a lot of releases, I guess, coming out with Taco Bell and some other stuff. Whew. Tonight I had sushi. I had sushi from this place called, I think it's called Japanica in Redondo Beach. They're like near Pete's Coffee. It's like where the old California, kind of where the old California Pizza Kitchen was. Wait, hold on one second. Let me see. Let me see if they have pictures of their stuff in Redondo Beach menu. Let's see. Do you got any pictures, guys? Come on. What do we got? What a buggy menu. Holy moly. What'd you guys have tonight for dinner? Okay, so I had two things. I had the crispy rice right here. Most places do this now as appetizer at a sushi place. You know, it's the crispy rice or deep fried rice in rectangles, and they put spicy tuna on top, and then a slice of a raw jalapeno, and usually it's like drizzled with some like sweet sauce or whatever. I did a gig at the Mason's Lodge and took home 30 pounds of food, including a 12-pound tray of mac and cheese, baked beans with ham and onions, kernel corn, and about 20 stuffed jalapenos wrapped in bacon. Nice. Ooh. Dude, I made those one time. Stuffed jalapenos with bacon. It's pretty easy. Well, the concept's easy. It's just a little... takes a while. You know, you gotta cut out the, inside the jalapeno, take out the middle part, right? Then you get some cream cheese, and you can either, put it in with like a spoon and kind of push it down with some stuff, or you can get like the plastic bag and like you're doing icing and just squeeze the cream cheese in that way. Then you wrap it in bacon, put it in the oven. Man, I love stuffed jalapenos. Me too, me too. Jimmy, come here. My freezer is full of them. That sushi sounds so good. They took all the piss out of the pepper with it was mild as fuck. Oh, the seeds, yeah. Yeah, you take the seeds out, it makes a difference. Yeah. Well, and here's the thing too, is that jalapenos are generally pretty spicy, even if you take the seeds out. A lot of people don't tell you, but they blanch them by boiling them in water too. There's like a second level to making them less spicy that a lot of people do that they don't really say unless it's like in the recipe. Is that people will boil peppers to make them less spicy, blanching them. I'm a little under 10 hours north of you, Cat. Maybe some other time. You'll have to enjoy them for me. That crispy rice comes from South Korean culture. Oh, no way. I had no idea. Did I miss anything? Yeah, we started playing the Yoshi game, and then Mike on Twitch raided us. Like in Cat, a.k.a. And then we were talking about peppers. See, would do the same stuff with serranos, but most would not eat them. So yeah, I got the crispy rice, and then hopefully this menu's kind of buggy. So let me try to find the right. If there's any pictures of the rolls I got? They're like craft specialty rolls. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I got the Slammin' Salmon. Baked organic Scottish salmon, honeycomb, avocado, cucumber, dynamite sauce, and chive. Let me see. Hold on. I got a better picture. I actually took a picture with my phone and sent it to my cousin. You know how people do that crap. Let me see. Right here. Here we go. Here's a little picture of what I had tonight. This is I took this tonight. So, but this is way better than their menu. That's being glitchy. Right here. This is the crispy rice with the spicy tuna on top. They give you this like sweet sauce. Some places drizzle it. Some places give it to you on the side, I guess. Then this is the salmon one. Over here, it's like it's like a baked roll. Oh, so good, dude. That the sauce they put on top, it was like really good, kind of creamy, savory, sweet. Oh God, what is Mike saying? Jamie, I can't see straight. Wait, what happened, bro? And then music playing fits what I was playing before we raided. Jamie, do you like unagi? Yeah, yeah. I guess you could. I suppose so. Suppose I do like unagi. I make some special drinks, and now I'm feline it. Oh man. Oops. Listen to this music. Oh, hold on. Let's see here. Step 1. Mix the butter and add sugar. Have the butter at room temperature. Vodka and Sunkiss and mushroom extract, not for soup. Crush the butter and whisk it until it becomes whitish. Sorry, I actually cannot read Japanese like I was telling chat earlier. I'm reading the English translation off to the other monitor. Let's see. What's it say? Add the sugar in 2 parts. I bought Kerrygold butter today and it was finally on sale. Nice. Love Kerrygold. That scratching noise was us whisking, Mike, not me scratching my you know what. 1 point advise. If you add too much vanilla extract, it would become bitter. Good to know. Add the fresh cream and vanilla extract. Add 1 tablespoon of fresh cream and mix well. Hey, you said 1 tablespoon. Okay, we're adding our vanilla extract. Let's go just a dab. A little dab will do ya. 1 point advised. What do you got for me this time? If you add too much vanilla extract to become better. Yeah, dude, don't we know it? Holy moly, how many times are you gonna tell us, man? Alright, this is where we, Yeah, okay, yep. Flour and crap, mix it together. Mix with a spatula. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, chat, before you guys came in, what I was explaining is that... I'm sorry, no. Right when you guys came in, I was explaining that, you know, this game is like, it's Yoshi's Cookie, but there's like this extra mode, which is what we're playing here. This is a tutorial mode, so I'm trying to get the hang of it, but there's actually another option within this mode where we actually go in and we have to, again, get the ingredients and do all this ourselves. This is like showing us how to do the cookie, but we have to do it ourselves, and like you just really have to pay attention to the ingredients and like the amount, like it makes you, yeah, you'll see later. There's a scale and it makes you like weigh out like 500 grams of this, 50 grams of this, 20 grams of this. Well, you play the best obscure games. Thank you, man. Yep, it's just, hey, it's part of the Mario franchise playthrough. My whole thing was like, dude, we're playing through the whole Mario franchise. Everything from AAA titles, mainline games, spin-offs, Japanese exclusives, and obscure Japanese exclusives, which is what this game falls under. Felix is why I said y'all. Step 4, what do we got? Pipe the dough. Hey, there, that's what I was looking for. Piping, like how you fill the bacon wrapped jalapenos, bro. You put cream cheese and then you pipe it in. Step 1, mix a drink. Here we go. What is that on the foil? What is that big ass thing to the left? Oh, is that it? Oh, is that the piping thing? It's like the same color as the foil. I couldn't tell what that was. It should have chose white. Cream cheese jizz cannon. I think is that the government name? The cream cheese jizz cannon? That's the piping bag, yeah. Here we go. It's showing us what it looks like to put cookies in an oven and bake it. Because we're a bunch of morons. Okay, what's your advice? Pipe in brief intervals, okay? Okay, so that was the instructions for, which cookie was that? That was the piped cookie. There is one more cookie that it's going to instruct us on, and that is the icebox cookie. Okay. Alright. Here we go. The icebox cookie, yeah. Okay, so look at here. It's saying all the ingredients we need. 50 grams of that, 50 grams of that, 2.5, I'm guessing, tablespoons. 100 grams of that, 1/3, 2 this. Alright, we get in the butter, like usually. Per usual, or what we've been doing the past 2 cookies. Sorry, I'm trying to find the right words for it. Okay, yeah, beating the butter. It's gotta be at room temp. It can't be. Here's what we've learned, folks. It can't be cold. It's gotta be room temp, and you can't melt it. And you gotta beat the butter because apparently it helps when you mix it with the flour. There we go. Look at that. Imagine a Yoshi game teaching me how to bake. I got Pillsbury cookie dough, but not the broken apart version, the tube. I'm tempted to squeeze it in my mouth. Augustus Gloop, the tube. The tube. Augustus Gloop. Augustus Gloop. Save some more for later. It does, and then you have to fold an egg, and what the fuck is folding an egg? Step 2. Add the egg and vanilla extract. Now remember, what was the advice they gave us last time with vanilla extract? If you add too much, it can be bitter, folks. Yeah, whisk it all in. Yeah, whisk it. Yeah. Here, just a dab. You do more than a dab, then Yoshi's gonna come over and punch you. Step 3, add the flour in mix. Here we go, folks. Look at this. Wow. Beautiful. Add the dries to the dry, and then you're gonna wanna, what is this? Mix with a spatula as of cutting it, yeah. Booze and psilocybin is enough for today. Whoa, new ingredient alert. New ingredient alert. A new challenger approaches. What is this? Add 2 tablespoons of cocoa to the half. Whoa. Here we go, folks. Look at that. Look at that brown right there. Adding 2 browns to the yellow. Look at that. Mix the cocoa well, and it says, wrap the dough in plastic wrap and freeze it. Too brown to the yellow? You made redneck underpants? Wait, hold on, that's hilarious, bro. I swear, dude, if I ever make a troll account on any, like for some game, like if my whole point is to just go like piss people off and troll them, I'm literally gonna call myself redneck underpants. God, that's hilarious. What advice you got for us? If you have to mix the flour so that it becomes airy. What? So let me read that again. You have to mix the flour so that it becomes airy. Okay. Dude, is redneck underpants some like messed up version of like Captain Underpants? Instead of like wearing like normal like underwear, this guy like redneck underpants. This dude is like redneck underpants like the anti-hero, like it's like Venom to Spider-Man, except like he's got like shit and piss all over him. No, it's a bad joke about yellow in the front, brown in the back. Oh god. That's like the whole like, you know, business in the front, party in the back. Except this is just insane. You got piss in the front and brown in the back. Now, what are we doing with these 2 rectangles? Look at, you split it up. Oh, we see what you did. Then you combine it, and it makes like a square, like a checkerboard effect. You're putting it back in the freezer because it's probably easier to cut them. There you go. See? Yep. Place them on the foil. Look at that. So apparently, what people have said on online, because before we went into this, I was trying to read up as much as I can on this game because it's all in Japanese and like I don't want to be alt-tabbing like way too much going, huh? What does that mean? Huh? What are you supposed to do? Huh? What do you mean? I've kind of done a preliminary like reading up on it, watching a couple of YouTube videos, and in addition, as I'm playing this, I have a wiki up on my monitor to the left that you guys obviously can't see because the camera's facing me, duh. But anyways, I have it up on my other monitor where I'm like kind of looking at the English translation of each like instruction where it's like add this much flour, and it's like, this is what it means. Oh. And one thing people were saying online, sorry, with all that being said, there was something really cool that apparently all of the like ingredients, like the recipes, can actually translate to like, you know, recipes IRL. Like it's not just like made up recipes for a game that only work in the game. You know, and you like try to, and it's like as if you were trying to make it, and it just like comes out tasting like crap. People are saying that it's like it's a real recipe. It's like you can actually take these recipes and then you'll try it for yourself IRL. Man, I want cookies, bro. Oh boy. Damn, dude. Whatever you guys do, do not get sick. There is something going around, bro. Something going around, man. Hold on one second. Yeah, there's some sickness going around, man, that is freaking people up. It's been almost a month, man, and I'm like just now getting over what it was. It was like the first week was the worst. It was like sinuses, like they weren't like crazy clogged, they weren't like sore. It's like I just like felt like my sinuses were off and I had a fever. Then after a week, it's like the fever went away. It was funny. It was like weird. It's like it's like this. It's like whatever this is not like the intensity is not bad. It's just like the length of this is like been just insane, bro. Like 4 weeks of this crap. Like what was really weird was like so usually when I get like fevers and crap, it's like 1-2 days max. Maybe a third day. It was like 4th, 5th day, like. And then it was like done. But it was like in the fevers, like it wasn't even like I got up to maybe like 100, maybe 101. So it wasn't even like crazy high. But yeah, for like 4 or 5 days, it was like 99, 100, or 101, or 99, 100, 99, 100. Back and forth until it trended down to like 98 point something. I'm okay. Well, I'll 99 again, 98, 99, and then stopped. It was like a week of that. I was like weird. And then, yeah, then it was like the sinus thing where it was like, just feels like my sinuses just like feel like, I just like feel gross. But after the sinuses thing wore off, it's like been a cough, a lingering cough. And I was asking my wife, I was like, dude, either one of two things, either what I have is some weird strain where it's like, it just lasted this long, or like I've continually caught something else like as like each week goes on, you know, which is a possibility because we have young kids like in preschool, or I'm sorry, one in kindergarten and then one that's like 2, so it's like they're exposing themselves out to whatever new hot trendy sexy virus is going around this year, right? Then they bring it home to me, you know, as I've been telling everybody, dude, as like a father at this age, it has been a immune building era. I was gonna say season, but a season would imply literally and figuratively like a good amount of time, but not a long time. I'm in my immune building era, dude. Where it's like the past few years, it's like holy crap. Cause it's like, you know, it's so funny. It's like as a kid, I remember like up until high school, you know, it's like I feel like I'm like you're sick like pretty often. And I would say part of that has to do with like I would say most of that has to do with you know, like proper protocol and like washing your hands and being around people and all this stuff, right? And then you become an adult, and then like, you know, you get less. The frequency of you getting sick is a little less because as older you get, you realize, oh, I should probably wash my hands after touching this doorknob at this random fucking building where the public's been touching all day, instead of like, you know, touching the doorknob, then like picking my nose, or touching the doorknob and then like touching my face, or touching the doorknob and then opening up a snack and then touching my food with the hand I just touched after touching the public doorknob to a building, right? That's the stuff you do as a kid, right? And like kids do it all day at school. Touching every surface that everybody's been touching, right? And then touching your food or putting your hands in your mouth, right? And you think back when you're a kid, it's like man, I used to get sick way more often. It's like, well, yeah, because I was like making poor choices of like, you know, protecting myself, right? Not washing my hands. Anyways, so there was a good amount of time like at post high school, because you know, even in high school, it's like you're not actively putting your hands like in your mouth like a kid, but like you're still touching all these surfaces throughout the day, door handles, all kinds of things, right? And it's like post high school, it's like I'm like not interacting with the public as much. I'm not like in a public setting like school, touching all these random surfaces. It's like you go to work, you touch your car, you come home, you try to wash your hands. So like there was a good, it felt like 15 or so years. It's like I maybe got sick once a year, and it like wasn't that bad. You know, it's like a cold, whatever, right? Ever since our daughter went to preschool like 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago, it has been like like a freaking damn new sickness coming home like quarterly. And I'm just like, damn, I've been sick this often, gosh, since I was in like high school, middle school, and elementary school, man. It just sucked. So with that being said, 4 weeks later, I'm still coughing, you know? And it's like, again, is it one of these things where like the kids have been bringing something back, something new continually, one after another? And I'm just continually sick because I keep catching the next thing without like barely getting over what I currently have, or whatever I have is some sort of strain where like the symptoms are like lasting like weeks. Anyways, welcome to my thank you for coming to my TED Talk about how often I'm getting sick. Let's see. Let me catch up with chat. I got a tube of cookie goodness, but I do cook them, just squeeze them into my mouth. Oh man, I love eating raw cookie dough. Dude, Mike, I don't know if you remember, this was like probably 07, maybe 08, during the era we were hanging out with Johnny, and like I think Johnny, my brother David, and Rob like all like each bought a like tube of cookie dough, right, the cylinder tube, and they all like sat in the parking lot as a competition and like all tried to see who could finish eating the whole tube of cookie dough, right? Snipping the edge, right? And then you just peel back the plastic on the tube. The big cylinder thing of cookie dough. That was like, what were I was like senior year of high school. We used to do weird stuff. I was sick for a month and had to use steroids to fix my sinus swelling. Season sucks. The seasons could not make up their mind, which fucked it all up. You may still have a wet cough that makes me sound sick as fuck, but I'm not. Basically, your sinuses are working in reverse and your throat is filling with gunk. Good night, folks. Sleep well. Happy. Hope you all feel better soon. Hey, the dream so far. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being here. I don't know if maybe you've already taken off, but I'm sorry I didn't see the message sooner, but thank you. I hope you have a good night. Pete! Dude, Pete, what is up? Good to see you, man. Always good to see you. Hello there. Yeah, there's been a coughing thing going on around work for a while. My sister is a preschool teacher. She's probably got antibodies for everything. I've been told the people who have the best immune systems are the people who work like in the sewers, you know? Ralph's tips sanitize the hell out of those cars. Maybe most of what sucks this year is the spring season can't make up its damn mind. You get good, then the weather says F that, then you adjust and it gets cold again. Man. Oh. Oh, well, I appreciate you all being here. Really do. I appreciate everybody that was here before the raid. I appreciate you, Mike, and everybody who here has joined the raid and been hanging out. Appreciate people who've just been stopping by just now, like Pete. Thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate the support. My ears can't make up their mind as to be perfect or not. Achy for no reason. I can figure. But anyways, I think we are going to start shutting down the stream. We've been streaming for, how long has it been? For 2 hours, 59 minutes, and 10 seconds. Jamie, raid the stone vet if you're done. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's the guy that does like the let's see. The stoned vet, that's right. Yeah, I think we've rated him once before, haven't we? Big race tonight, lots of gambling. Oh, I guess so, right? Let's see.
Let's go.
All right. Well, before we raid over again, just want to again thank you all for being out here tonight, stopping by. Yeah. Just to recap, is that we got to kind of talk a little bit, chat about random things. Kind of got to mess around with that POV cam, which was kind of cool. Got to see the consoles I was talking about, and then kind of shared the idea about how I wanted to set up the Xbox One, the PS4 that Steph and Chris gave me. Because even though I already have a PS4 and Xbox One, they're in the living room. But I wanted to set, those two up down below next to the PC so I can, capture them and then, play that way. Then we got to start the next Mario game in the franchise playthrough, the series we're doing. Yoshi no Cookie Karupon the Oven, I think. Did I get it right this time? A lot of words. And this playthrough of the Yoshi's No Cookie thing, the Japanese game, probably going to be like 4 parts. It's just I got to take my time because it's like because it being all in Japanese, I'm just trying to make sure I do it right. Because if I don't do it right, then the game's just not going to let me, progress and whatever it is, like building the cookies or making the cookies. So I think we're gonna try back. Oh yeah. I think we're gonna try to be back tomorrow night. And maybe we'll set up on stream. Maybe we'll do some like office work first before we get into gaming. You know, like chatting, and then me getting some office work done at the same time with the POV cam hooked up, so I can maybe try to get the Xbox and PS4 hooked up, and then try to get to work. You know, and as I'm doing that, you know, I'll be streaming it, so we can, you know, you can watch me get those things set up at the same time, you know. Then move on to playing some games, but it's been a while. Was it been like 2-3 weeks since I've streamed last? I can't remember. Maybe 2 weeks. It's just because I haven't been feeling well. I've been sick, so. But yeah, let's get the raid going. Let's see. Ciao, keep on gaming, dude. Thank you, Pete. Appreciate it, bro. I hope you're having a good Friday night. Thank you, Public has like 300 views right now. Don't be a stranger. Jim, I'm getting a new 4K face cam versus 720 pile of poo I never saw. It was terrible. Dude, you can use it as a dedicated whatever it is. Yeah, tertiary cam. I think because you have like your main cam, right? And then you have your one that aims downward. But you can have a tertiary one that's like aimed at like, I don't know, a stuffed animal or something. Many possibilities, right? Unless it's broken, then throw it out. But, you know, you can hook up a third cam and have it dedicated on like a, I don't know. If you had, I've seen people have dedicated cams for their pets, like their pet dog or their pet cat or something like that. It's too bad, dude, you don't have your pet snakes anymore in the cases, man. The last case. If you had a dedicated cam, like, off to the side, like, in addition to your face cam and then, you know, the DJ cam, that would be so cool to have, like, the cam the whole time just, like, watching the snakes, like, in the thing, you know? F2, downward is okay. The face background cam is a shit show Amazon Basics cam. Can we get a third scene for Hot Wheels racing scene? Dude, that'd be sweet. But anyways, yeah, let's get the raid going, shall we? For those who are on Twitch, raiding is that we're just going to take the Twitch chat over to another channel. It's like a kind of a good gesture, you know, it's Twitch etiquette, right? Again, this is for those on YouTube, because you have people watching my stream on YouTube, so that's what that is. So, sorry if it's a little weird, but yeah, let's make it happen. There we go. See, this is what the raid looks like, you guys, on YouTube. See, we took all of Twitch chat, came over with 6 people from Twitch, and see, right here, it says Jamie is raiding with a party of 6. So yeah, those on YouTube, that's kind of what it is. You know, just a fun little gesture to do. But this guy, it was the second time raiding him. Basically, it's yeah, it's like I think it was a quarter mile tracks, right? Just racing down at the strip, whatever it is, right? But anyways, those on YouTube, now it's time to truly end the stream, because the Twitch one ended because it's been moved to this guy's stream. But yeah, thank you, Nate, for stopping by, bro.